Uh, Hi.
Hello. Good morning. It's Auntie
Morning.
Boris Tree Talk. Threesome Tree Talk again.
Yum cha.
Yum
Em
cha.
xà,
Yeah.
em xà.
Esther, you come up.
Mày dạ, hai phê phê em xà.
Yeah, come. Yum cha.
Good. Everyone em xà. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Polly, Lisa. Yeah. Today we have a very special topic. It's always down memory lane as we recall. So it's a discipline in school. Yeah, I will let and today we celebrate Lijin's birthday yesterday. In fact, still birthday lah. So happy birthday to Lijin, our dearest Lijin.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. Okay. So I shall let Lijin start with the discipline in school. Okay. Let's start with from Lijin. Yes.
Okay, want to talk about discipline in school. I find that Auntie Boleh, your voice is a bit soft lah.
Okay. Try to speak
Ah.
louder.
Okay. Discipline master said you must speak louder.
Yeah.
Wow, discipline in school, there are so many to talk about. Primary school, then secondary school, and then the pre-U time, the Form 6 time. I will start off with the Form 6, the lower 6 and upper 6. I was in the Batu Pahat High School and boys' school. It's a boys' school. It's only for the Form 6 we have co-ed mixed, ladies and gentlemen mixed together. The headmaster was very strict, and I think he's a good headmaster because he really keep discipline in the school. For those teenage boys, in fact they are in the late teens, that means they are 18 and 19 when we are in Form 6. They like to keep misai, misai, and in school, students cannot keep misai, but teachers and HM can, but students cannot. So you know what the HM did? The HM himself will take the razor, he will go round. If he see anybody with misai, he will misai off one side of the misai. So that means the student will have only one side throughout the whole day. So this is how he disciplined. So it's so shameful, the guys when they have only half a misai for the whole school day on that day. Yeah, he's very strict in that for the guys. For ladies, usually it will be the lady discipline teacher that will take care of the ladies, especially on our skirts. But skirts from sis is quite okay. It's only during the secondary time. Our skirt have to be 1 or 2 inches below the knees, below the knees. Yeah. So later I will talk more about that. So Esther, what's your experience?
Our discipline, yeah. Just now talk about discipline in school. I remember very well is a secondary one. Secondary, we all not only, I mean primary that time we already started. Primary say if we speak louder and must speak pronounce must be accurate. We pronounce not accurate, we have to stand on the chair, and then not accurate again stand on the table. Our English teacher are very strict with pronunciations, so that, but we are very poor. So we keep on standing, even like sometimes almost whole class have to stand up already. First on the floor, then on the chair, then on the desk.
Yeah.
After that, we will get caning if we cannot pronounce.
Yeah. You're talking about thank you, Lijin and Esther. Yeah, you're talking about discipline. There's two different stages, like a primary school and secondary school. When primary school, we are in I was in Chinese school. I don't know. I somehow believe that Chinese school, the discipline is like a bit stronger and more stricter. I don't know. This is what I feel because during the time, I still can remember the discipline teacher, they will be having the cane in their hand. Wherever they go, just so easy for them, pick, pick, like that, as they like, So I remember sometime when I cannot eat at once, So when we were in the public, we want to go to the bookstore and buy something. So maybe that I feel that myself, that I was talking to my friend, maybe just a bit loud. Then the teacher would just hit at my head, Wow. I said, hey, for nothing you hit me, I was just talking. So no, as they like, So this kind of thing lah. But maybe if I speak too loud, I don't realize that in a way. So I think discipline in school during that time, that was so long ago that but we dare not say anything lah. But I say that it's different now. Maybe now we dare not say anything, but and again, secondary, this kind of thing happen again where the student dare to rebel back again to the teacher. That's another story. Yeah, later on our second part will talk about this. Okay, back to Regine. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Lisa, for wishing me birthday. My birthday was yesterday, and I am 63 now. 6 plus 3 equal to 9. Imagine three of us aunties here, if we can call ourselves aunties. We are all in our 60s, and together is almost 200 years. So imagine we are talking about down memory lane, and those days and these days are different. So precious and lovely viewers, please add some comments inside there to talk about some of the discipline you have in school. So actually I can get to know also whether your time and my time is the same or not. Okay, talking about discipline, I heard from my uncle, he was the discipline master in a Chinese school, and that is a high school. And the boys there were so naughty, and they really take revenge on the discipline master. And how do they take revenge? The revenge on the discipline master is by scratching his car. Imagine. So my uncle has to be very careful when he discipline these so-called rowdy boys. And I really empathize with him, because as a discipline master, he has to be on his foot all the time, and also to live in fear, because these more than teenage boys, they really will take revenge on the discipline master. And I am so sad about that lah. But then this is life lah. And he was a very good discipline master, and of course he has lots and lots of students that really love him and really admire him. It's just only a handful of those who will really go all the way to make his life difficult lah. Esther?
Yeah, again, discipline, our HM very good. Normally in the assembly time, we really heard about like teacher's car being scratched. So the headmaster, he will make some comment, and then if the head prefect, they all will have a meeting. If the one who get caught, that one will kena. And then our also very good in a way that one time we all just early from 4 days, we have being assigned to science class. Then the science student, we all chit chat, we find that science cannot take so difficult, we will fail this and that. I mean a discussion group, and then everyone go to the HM's office, say, sir, we want to change to commerce or change to art, easier to pass. Science cannot. I've heard that cannot. So one day our HM entertain, 1 day or 2 day after that, he no longer entertain. Then in the assembly time, I get no more coming into my office. All who are being assigned to study science, that means you can study. No such thing as cannot study.
Yeah.
So I remember the principal's encouragement. So from there on, we didn't mention about can or cannot already. We just study. Very nice, very nice. So it's good to have discipline.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Esther, for sharing that. I still can remember when I was in my lower secondary. There was when after last time was LCE, right? LCE. Then as you say, then we got a result. Then I was assigned to SIDS to go to science stream. So as what you say, I'm thinking whether I can or not or something like that. But I feel that's why, the memory. Sometimes there's one memory that about Mrs. Perry. Yeah, Mrs. Perry. She already passed on. Yeah, she was the headmistress in SIDS. She was so kind. No, she was a no, facing me, just one student, she spent some maybe about half an hour to explain to me why not, since you can, like you are assigned, meaning you can, this kind of thing, and I stay on in SIDS in the science stream. So also sometimes you see a teacher, a headmistress, the way they talk to us can really affect us, that until today, it's already how many years, 50 years, we still can remember what they spoke to us, and when I still can recall how the way she spoke to me, that kind of image is still there. So discipline sometimes is actually it make a really impact in our life as well, actually. Yeah. See, Lisa used to kena rotan because I didn't do my homework. Yeah, I think so. That happened to me as well lah. Yeah. Sometimes you didn't do. Yeah. Oh, you also kena
Yeah.
Yeah, Li Jin, yeah.
Yeah, so imagine those days we get kena, we get cane. I was also caned and also punished to stand on the chair. Even in Form 5, kena also stand on the chair. So what about now? Even we just use a finger to touch the students, the teacher kena. It's not the students kena. So it's so different. Those days our parents will just leave us to the teachers, to the school management to take care of us. They can do whatever to us and things go on fine. Nowadays is students is kin. Students are queen and kin, and the teachers have to be very very careful on what actions they take on the students. It will be a big issue these days, but those days our parents will say you will take care of our children. Yes, rotan, and the rotan is really thick ones, thick rotan. And then when we kena hit, we dare not tell our parents. We dare not tell our parents. We will just endure and really realize our mistakes, and we learn that way. We do not run crying to our parents and cry and cry and cry. Yes, punctuality is very important. Like Ivy mentioned, yes, if we are late, we cannot go in. But we will be assigned to go to see the headmaster or discipline board. Okay, Esther.
Yeah, talk about kena rotan, I kena juga lah. Because small time teacher says got spelling, I also don't understand. So after spelling, the result come out is just a zero, big zero. Then I get kena, get caning, get caning. Caning, we just put out, the teacher will say, hand out, then hand must out. Then will cane. So it's that time we also don't know it's painful. We know the process is caning, that's all. Then we have no other meaning. So but one day when I walk home, I find that blue black. But also correct, didn't dare not tell mother, because some mother already when go to school that time already told the teacher, if you need to cane, you just cane. If you cane, I can buy you cane. I can buy you some more cane. So we just quiet only like all about the teacher and the parents so cooperative. They are very cooperative. Then every news they know. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, we have gone through the stages of being caned. So, and then we all, there was once or twice that we have to stand at the corridor doing this kind of thing, to squat up and down, 200 times. You just imagine up, down. Wow. I was maybe talk too much or too talkative. I was quite talkative when in class. So kena this kind of thing, you just squatting up down for about 200 times. Then been punished to stand on the chair. I wonder nowadays whether the children, the way they punish, do they stand on the chair or stand on the table? I don't know whether these things still allowed because I remember when to recall back when my children are in the one of the secondary school. I find I was in the Parents Teacher Association. So I find that actually counseling teacher or discipline teacher, they very have a hard time discipline the children, because some of the students, when they come to school, they dye their hair. So when they dye their hair, the discipline teacher say no, or you have to call your parents here. So when they call the parents here, the parent will say, hey, you think I'm very busy, you know, you ask me to come here just to see my daughter, she dye her hair. So what? I mean, this kind of thing, they are parents like that. So I think that time the discipline teacher really have a hard time, because the parents are not supportive. Not like last time, our teacher will say, our parent will say, never mind, you cane, we buy you more cane. But nowadays, they call the parents here. The parents say, hey, we have no time. You call me here just for to let me know. I mean, the color is not so what. I mean, they support their children. So sometimes discipline in those days my children say also not easy, but I don't know how about now. But as I see nowadays, teacher cannot simply can only headmistress, they assign only to one person, they only can cane. And that's the thing, actually it's not that easy as well. Yeah. Make kind of punishment is actually very good exercise. Yeah, now actually we know pulling ears actually is a very good for what do you call that? There are some acupressure point also. So that is actually good. Nowadays we also do exercise. We must pull our ears. Yeah. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, back to you, Lijin. Yeah.
Yeah, pulling ears. In fact, now it is one of the in thing now. It is very good for blood circulation, acupressure point, and it can make us more intelligent. So actually, students should do more of this pulling ears. Not out of punishment, but then during their exercise routine. Yeah, this Esther was talking about uh, punishment. Yeah, I think there's some echo. Oh, there's some echo.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Clear,
It's
clear.
okay. It's okay. So last time teachers have lots of authority. They have lots of authority. Nowadays, everything they have to be very careful because of situation now lah. Of course, we always we cannot compare lah. Those days, and so we have to accept the situation now and make the best out of it. Yes, the other one is washing toilets. Yeah, washing toilets in convent schools. I do not know about other convent school, but in my school, one of the punishment is to wash toilets. And wash toilets is not only one person wash. If because each of us will assign, each class will have one toilet each, and if that toilet is dirty, the whole class have to stay back after school for 10 minutes and go and wash the toilet. Wash the toilet. So actually, it is a very good form of exercise for us, and also we learn how to wash toilet lah. We learn how to wash toilet. And then Esther, you were saying that you get caned because you cannot do spelling. But I wonder whether that is discipline or not. Maybe that one is to me is considered a way of making you study. But then sometimes children, they're really slow in this way. So I feel that type of punishment is to me is not so right lah, in my perspective, because it's not doing something wrong. It's really don't know how to spell. Say if you do something wrong, like you come late for school with no good reasons, and then or you have been pulling girls' hair, or you for that, but not able to spell and get caned. Ayo, Esther. That is. But again, maybe it's good for us that we will go and study more. We'll be more hard working. It depends on the results lah. Some consequences may not be as healthy lah. Okay, Esther.
It's because I don't know that the teacher announced that tomorrow is a spelling day lah. But we still don't know. We don't understand English at all. That one primary 2. Primary 2, the teacher speak English, you don't understand. So the teacher did. So the teacher what day, we also don't know what day. And then we all like discipline. If come late lah, after assembly must run the 200 meter round the padang, the field. We have to run after assembly. Those who come late one all the whole group must go and run one whole round, 200 meter. Run till padding, then we come back to the class.
Oh, good exercise.
Different way of
Then we must
yeah.
always hurry quickly. Some discipline teacher are more strict. So we also very afraid of him. Very strict one, afraid. Not so strict one, we still okay a bit.
Yeah, to me, the discipline teacher was very strict for me last time because they have the power to hold the cane in their hand. They will just as they like. So they have a special privilege in a way for them, To us, feel that maybe that's what we say. To us, we feel that, hey, this is only a small thing, just talk only one, then they can cane you. I mean, this is how they do it. We shouldn't talk. So that's why we shouldn't talk. This during the time. That's why we always say last time, we all were in an environment where, don't talk. So you see now we can't talk, we can't express our feeling, this kind of thing. So as I say just now, the sir we call the teacher will knock my head. So it so happened in my secondary school, he came to our English school SIGS to teach us. We have a Mandarin Chinese class. He come. So I tell him, that time we angry because last time for nothing he knocked my head. So when he came to teach us, I said, sir, I remember you. You were the one last time you knocked at my head. In front of so many of my girls' school. He felt so embarrassed. So be careful what you do. Don't know what will happen, right? I said, he can't remember, but I forever can remember because he was the person who. They said now I still can remember how he looks like. You see, the Mrs. Perry, I mean, he's so good, I can remember. So some you knock me or I mean purposely in a way, I still can remember. So discipline in school sometimes they are good and fair or not fair this is how your student look at it like what this Ivy has a very special. He got a special permission because he do a lot of housework, as he said. 冷气 got 冷气 we translate.
人情味。
人情味哇。Because that's how she has a very long story because she already told the teacher that he is allowed to come late because he has so many works to do, to help the parents. That's why he is still grateful. And so what Ivy say, things when somebody, when we were young, things happen. That kind of image is in our heart. So you see, for so long already, this IB student, 人情味很重啊。Yeah. You see, like 生化 also say discipline. He feels sleepy. Teacher will ask me go and wash my face. Yeah. So these are the interesting things. Yeah, go back. Back to you,
Yeah, Senua, your teacher is so nice. He or she really noticed the student, and instead of punishing her, just ask the student go and wash the face. That's a very kind gesture, very nice. Okay, yeah, and Ivy is so fantastic. She really wrote those words on her arm, and then she studied those words spelling while she was cycling. She's really unique. I would encourage Ivy to be like cartoonist. You go draw cartoon of you doing what you have done during your childhood time, and I'm sure it will be a bestseller. Yeah, back to discipline in school. I would like to emphasize I'm in the convent school, and during my standard 5, standard 6, I don't like the prefects. Because I always feel that the prefects are on the side of the teacher. They are one gang, and then we are another gang. Because the prefects are the one who will go around taking this little notebook, and then if we speak too loud or we jump here, jump there, they will come to us and write our name, and then they will go back to the teachers and tell the teachers what they do. So they are like secret agents or agents for the teachers, no. So we don't like the prefect. And then sometimes we are not their friend, they will pick on us. And then they will write. So our names will be on their list a lot. And then the teacher will call us up. We we don't understand why also. So prefects out there, I don't know about the prefects today, but those days the prefects are on the side of teachers, and then we are on another side, so we are on the different fence side of the fence. And I've never been a prefect before. I've never been a prefect before. Yeah, back to you, Esther.
We know have I mean the time have prefect all this so our friend are prefects there so we just don't mind because we do our thing so they okay nothing much about the prefect. My story here, my story is about like teacher, my English teacher very strict when in Form 4 that time the essay have to pass up on which day. That means definitely have to pass up lah. If one day late no matter how good how hard we try already the essay complete, she also don't take already. She also don't mark. Wow, I try to complete it so well didn't sleep do so hard the next morning, first thing in the morning, run to her and say, teacher, sorry, I'm late I mean this is the essay book. She said, no. Wow, one more so hard no. Almost fainted. She said, no, and then she just walked away. That moment really fainted. I have to take the book away walk back. I think I should be in tears but the tears dare not flow out also. So from there on I must write my English no matter how good or bad I must quickly finish it on the day itself. That's my English teacher. But she act in that way when teaching that time. She act in that way. But after we all graduate already outside on the street, we walking that time. She is rather considerate. When she saw me, she said, "What are you doing?" I say, "I give tuition. I mean in JB that time. I give tuition. Why not you go across the causeway and give tuition?" I mean, she is considerate because different, right? Teacher is always caring but the way they show differently. Then sometimes very hurting.
What Esther say is true sometimes maybe this is how they have to make themselves to be like that in the school we don't know. That was maybe for me also. I never been a prefect or monitor because I talk too much. So they say cannot talk too much, cannot. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So last time we talk too much, but then our class monitor or prefect, sometimes we are go to them. Sometimes our homework is late by one day. Then I say, how? I will go to my prefect. I think the teacher haven't marked. Never mind, you give me. I will just squeeze your book inside one of the part there where teacher haven't marked. Then the teacher didn't notice in that common room, right? And then he will help me to squeeze my homework in one part of the book. So sometimes to be good with the prefect also in a way so I can escape from the punishment from the teacher. So no, this kind of thing we can do. As what you said, sometimes they write my name. If I talk I say 不要写 don't write but don't write down my name. I say okay wow, very easy for them. Then they will cancel my name. You see, sometimes the prefect and the class monitor got special power
Wow. So those days so I would like the viewers to write in the comment, even after this live Facebook, you write in the comment, what is the worst punishment you had experienced in school, and then what is the best lesson you have learned from any of the punishment that you had from in the school. So we are mainly talking about schools and I would love to know that because I also want to learn and see whether your time and our time is the same. And of course, for those present those who are watching, the students, you can also write it down in the comments, the punishment you have gone through and how are you feeling about those punishment. Okay, back to Esther.
They got one Louis Yen Yi. She said my Bahasa teacher asked us to hold the Kamus Dewan above our head if we fail our spelling test. Hold the book. If the book very heavy, then like this, the hand also cannot.
And modeling is like that nowadays. You want to be a model also.
Yeah.
So, so for me to sum up, discipline is really is a subject that is not when we lack of understanding, we don't like lah. We really don't like. But when we come to understanding, we feel that the need is there, and it really make us a better person for discipline. So thank you to the discipline teacher. Although that time so scared of them. Okay, back to Auntie boleh.
Thank you. Thank you for the awesome Triosome Tea Talk. Yeah. We welcome all our fans. Continue to tune in Thursday and write down your feedback. Yeah, we welcome. Yeah. Hope to see you again.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Toast. Yum cha.
Yeah, so say cheers.